You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Young and the Restless fans, I have got your full roster of weekly spoilers from Monday, May 5th through Friday, May 9th. Victor is attacking Kyle, and we know it's about Claire, plus Lily is taking a risk that her family probably won't like. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. Click that subscribe button if you're not following us. Let's jump right into these spoilers on Monday, May 5th, season 52. Episode 145 of Weiner. Damian updates Lily that his mom Amy is doing well and responding to treatment, and Damian tells Lily that he and Nate did some bonding while they were away. He also apologizes to Lily for being defensive about Devon and Lily having doubts about him. You know, he did send somebody else in pretending to be him. He realizes they were just worried about Nate, who he is increasingly seeing as a good guy. And Lily talks to him about Dumas, and Lily's asking Damian to set up a meeting with her and his boss. Damian agrees to try, but he warns her that he's not optimistic. Lily and Damian also do some bonding and talking because they've both lost their dad. Lily takes Damian down into the jazz lounge to show him a picture of Neil Winters. Oh, I love hearing about Neil. I know you guys do too. And Lily advises Damian that, he's lost his dad. He's lucky his mom's back in his life. He should let more people in so he won't be so alone and won't have to go through these things alone. Nate, meanwhile, reports to Audra as well that Amy's treatment is going really well. Audra says while he was gone, she was busy working on her new company, Vibrante, I think is what she's calling it. While Nate was gone out of town, she's got all these exciting ideas, but she does have to admit that Victor hasn't yet done the funding. And of course, Nate thinks Victor is scamming her. He reminds her the guy can't be trusted. Audra's got to change the subject. And Nate and Damian, he tells her, did some bro bonding while they were away. And he's happy to report that he and Amy are working on softening up Damian and have him opening up more to the idea of family. Victor keeps calling Audra, and she is missing those calls because she can't really talk to him while she's talking to Nate. Claire tells Kyle she is very worried about her dad, Cole. They have no diagnosis yet, but he's really sick. Kyle tells her Harrison's upset because Summer left town. And Kyle also says he told Summer about them moving in. Claire is still worried about Victor's reaction to it. And then Kyle brings up that he was looking at some listings, and then he suggests that they take Adam's old apartment. And Claire's kind of annoyed that Kyle was doing real estate research without consulting her. So Claire gets an apology from Kyle. But he also thinks if Adam would sell to them, maybe Victor would be more accepting. I don't know why he thinks that, like if Adam's approval would matter to the mustache. Claire relents because she sees that Adam's place has a lot of stuff around there that they would like, that Harrison would like. So she agrees it sounds good. Claire's going to try and set up the viewing. And Kyle's excited because this would be a much faster path to them moving in together. Billy and Sally are toasting her joining him at AbbottCom. They have champagne and she's sharing her ideas. And then guess what? Phyllis rolls up on them angry and accuses them of celebrating her firing. And Sally and Billy insist that's not true. Phyllis pours herself some of their champers and lays into Billy, telling him she's not going to go away easily. Phyllis insists that Billy is going to hire her back. And he says, no, this is for your own good. You need to go heal. Phyllis thinks Sally should have taken Chelsea's job with Summer instead of this. And then Phyllis actually accuses Sally of plotting this for weeks behind her back. And then Phyllis starts warning Sally about Billy, saying he pulls the rug out from under partners. He's done it to her before. She should watch out. Phyllis vows that she's going to get the last laugh. And Billy's like, just let it go. But Phyllis is furious, says he'll be sorry. She storms out and goes to get some double caffeinated coffee while she's simmering and plotting Sounds like caffeine's the last thing she needs. Sally is quite alarmed by the threats. Tuesday, May 6th, season 52, episode 146. Diane has something to tell Jack, and it may be about Billy hating the remodel of the Abbott mansion and saying it was better than it was. He's entitled to his feelings, though, and he didn't slam her decorating. She insisted that he give her the opinion, so I feel like that's on her. Victoria confides in Nick, and it may be about her being scared because Cole is so sick. And Tessa is troubled by the way Mariah is behaving. She seems to sense that Mariah is hiding something from her. Wednesday, May 7th, episode 147 of season 52. Victor is already challenging Chelsea's loyalty. She walks in the door at Newman Media, and there's already a thing, you know? It looks like Victor may want Newman Media to trash the Abbotts, and Chelsea's not going to be down for this. You know, she cares about Billy. She was just working for Jack. She has no ill will towards them, and she tells Adam that she feels like Victor's testing her. Jack demands that Billy apologize to Diane. Billy may refuse, as he should. He's entitled to his opinion. Like I said, if Diane didn't want it, she shouldn't have asked for it, and she shouldn't, you know, maybe she's not being salty. Maybe Jack's being salty on her behalf. Lily makes a shocking business deal on Wednesday, and I wonder if there are some special terms and conditions from Dumas for him to meet with Lily, and she's really eager. I think she's going to do it, whatever it is. Thursday, May 8th, episode 148 of season 52. Victor strikes a nerve with Billy. Maybe he's poking him about hiring Sally to replace Phyllis, you know, talking about Billy always betraying people, kind of the same stuff that Phyllis was saying. Devon's in a tough position with his family, and Holden has a warning for Damian. And it may be about Holden just, you know, not really feeling the job anymore. Maybe he wants to move on. Could be something else. Friday, May 9th is season 52, episode 149 of Young and the Restless. And Victor's hitting Kyle right where it hurts. And, you know, this could be some Newman Media attack on the Abbott family at large, or Jabot in specific. It could be about Adam's apartment that Kyle wants to buy. I could totally see Victor forbidding Adam to sell it to them, or even to show it to them, because he is going to do everything he can to sabotage Kyle and Claire moving in together. And Kyle is over ranting to his dad, Jack, at Jabot by whatever it is that's going on. Nikki has a reality check for Claire. Now, you know, she told her that she would support her and that she would try to smooth the path with Victor. So maybe Nikki has realized that Victor's going to be irate and unmanageable and there is no smooth path, and she may warn her. Plus, Chelsea is really struggling working with Adam. She doesn't like Victor's dirty tactics and what he wants them to do. And this week, Chelsea gets together with Chloe, and she may be venting about her issues with Newman Media. And I'm guessing if Chelsea's unhappy with the job, Chloe may ask her, what did you expect?
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.